So, having said all this, there are still some flays. Sometimes you see some pictures that look, the flay looks so full. It doesn't look like 360 flay. It looks fuller than 360 flay. So in those kinds of flay, it might be that they've made multiples of flay. For example, you can make 360-degree flay into 2. That's 360 times 2 to give you 720-degree flay. You can make 360 times 3 to give you 1080-degree flay. You can make 360-degree times 4 to give you 1440-degree flay, and so on and so forth. Now, it is simple. If you want 720-degree flay or 1080 or 1440, it's simply because you want more fullness. You really want the peplum to be very full. So if you want 720-degree flay, you are going to cut out 360 flay into 2. You are going to cut out full flay into 2. So now that our waist is 13.5, what are you going to do? You are going to do 13.5 divided by 2. That is circumference divided by 2, which is 13.5 divided by 2. Whatever value you are getting, you will now use it to apply this formula, which is R equal to C over 6.28. For example, this is 13.5. 13.5 divided by 2 is giving us 6.75. So we are going to now do 6.75 over 6.28. So whatever value we are getting here, which is going to be like 0 point something divided by 6.28 is 1.0. Yeah, it's 1.0. So 1.0 or 1.01 approximately. So we need to use this one radius. So what we are going to be measuring here is 1 inch. So as your paper is pointed, you measure 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch. Cut the first one. Fold your paper again into 4, or your fabric into 4, and cut out the second one. So for this, you are cutting 360-degree flay into 2 times. First of all, you are dividing your waist into 2 before you now use the value to now cut 2 full flays. For this, you are dividing your waist into 3. Then you do 13.5 over 3. So whatever value it gives you, you are now going to use each of the value to cut 3 flays, 3 full flays. For this, you are doing circumference divided by 4, which is 13.5 over 4. Whatever value it gives you, you are going to use that value to cut 4 full flays. So that is how we cut these multiple flays. If you want pleats, you want allowance for pleats, then you add it before you cut out. Okay, second to the last thing, we want to look at how we can cut our high-low flay. Now, for you to cut your high-low flay, I'm not going to be doing any measurements here because I've already shown us how to cut. So for you to cut your high-low flay, you're going to fold your 360 flay. Normal way we fold it. You fold into 2 and fold into 2 again. You will go ahead and measure your length. You're not measuring your radius. Measure the length you want your flay to be. I'm using what I have on my paper. The highest mark I have there is 5 inches. 5 inches. So I'm using that 5 inches. Now you are going to measure the length of your flay and cut out. That's for high-low flay. You cut out. Now, after you have cut out, you open it up like this. You open it up like this. Remember when we did for 360 flay, what we had, the value we had was 2.1. So let me assume it's 2 inches that we have. Let me just say 2 inches. So these 2 inches now, and the length of our flay is 3, making it 5 inches. So because we want to do high-low flay, you are going to determine how high and how low you want it. Remember, we have only 3 inches we are working with now. I can decide to do 2.5 inches. Okay, let me say I'll do 3 inches here and do 2 inches here. Remember that what we have, see what we have here, 5, right? Out of these 5, 2 inches, this 2 is our radius, while 3 is our length. So by the time we open it like this, that means we are having 3 here and we are having 3 here, then we have our radius, right? But we don't want the 3, we don't want it equal. That's why we do not cut out here. We want one to be longer than 1. So when you open this way, you take the measurement of that one that is long and take the one that is short. But they must give you your value. What we had was 5 inches like this. Listen very well. We have 5 inches. 2 inches is our radius. The remaining 3 inches is the length of our flay. But because we want one side to be longer than 1, we didn't cut it this way. So when we open this now, we are going to have 5 here, 5 here, meaning 2 out of these 5 is for our radius, while 2 out of these 5 is our radius. So but we want to take part of this value for our flake and add it here, so that here will be longer than this part. So I'm doing 4 here. So if I'm doing 4 here, out of that, you know we had 3 here, 3 here. So if I've taken 4, it means it's remaining 2. I will not come and take 4 and say, okay, oh, I want to take 3 here. Where is that extra one coming from? So it must be from your value. It must tally. We had 3 here, we had 3 here, which is 6. So if I remove 4 here, I will be left with 2. I cannot do more than that 2. So if I have done that, I will now come and get my new midpoint here. This is my midpoint, which is 2. From here now, I will now be measuring my radius, 2 inches. Inches. I will cut. I will still come up as usual and cut. I'll open up the back. Usually the back is longer. I'll open the back. So when we wear it on our furniture, you can see how it's looking. And here, this side is longer than this side. This side is high. Why this side is longer. So this is how we cut our high-low flake. Can you see it? So here now is the high part. This is the low part. This is the high part. So this is it for high-low flake.